Anoka High School for CTN's live coverage of boys high school basketball. Tonight, a Northwest Suburban Conference showdown as the Anoka Tornadoes host the Coon Rapids Cardinals. Joe Young, Howie Shapiro sideline for tonight's game. And Howie, two teams on separate trajectories after a great start. Anoka in a little bit of a tailspin, while the Cardinals are coming in red hot, winners of 4 in a row.
Yeah, and that's big. And you've got another game on the road for Coon Rapids against the Anoka team that really wants to keep up with them. And this is a big game because it's a section game as well. So as the season continues, because there's a lot left, we'll see where this game plays out.
Yeah, Anoka with 5 straight wins to start the season. Since then, have lost 3 of their last 4. For Coon Rapids, they've really put up some good numbers. They had a great Christmas tournament at home and then came back after that and beat Elk River, and they got a number of guys putting in the ball.
Yeah, they really do. They've had a number of players, 4, I believe, in the last number of games in double figures. Marshall Holland, one of those players, averages almost 14 points a game, 8 rebounds. They're going to look for his perimeter shooting because you'll see as this game unfolds, Anoka's got a really nice inside game. They're going to want to spread the ball around the perimeter, try to hit those shots from outside.
Yeah, the Tornadoes really wanting to get back to what worked at the beginning of the year, see if they can get the winning coming back to the program. And a big part of that, as you mentioned, is the inside presence. Phipps is a beast down low.
Yeah, Jake, he's almost as tall as you at 6'9", but he averages over 17 points and 9 boards a game. He gives Coon Rapids a lot of trouble. It's good on both ends. For a big man, really good defensively, but around the basket, he's really active. They're going to have to limit his production. They're not going to shut him out, but if you limit him below his average, they have an opportunity.
Well, CTN fans may remember the last time these teams met was in the playoffs, and the Cardinals pulled off a big win on a buzzer beater 3-pointer that will definitely live in their memories for some time. Tornadoes looking for a little bit of payback. Cardinals trying to keep things going mid-season. The Cardinals and the Tornadoes take the court next on CTN.
This is my kingdom come. This is my kingdom come.
Hi, I'm Ryan Nagasu, 2010 Olympian and bronze medal winner of the 2014 U.S. Championships. I knew I loved skating at the age of 5, and now it's become my life passion. Find your skating passion at the Coon Rapids Ice Center. Classes are available all year round. It could be the place where your skating dreams come true. See you on ice.
Back at Anoka High School, Cardinals and the Tornadoes about ready to take the court. 6-3 Tornadoes, 5-4 Cardinals. And here are your starting lineups for the visiting Cardinals. They've got Marcel Winston and Braden Farley in the backcourt, and actually Marcel out of the lineup.
There it is.
Sean Smith, Marshall Howland, and Elijah McGrath. Sean Smith, Shai Sayers on the floor. There's a lot of guys on the floor that aren't on that list. Amir Maduin and his brother Micah both on the floor to start for the Tornadoes, along with Ostendorf and Lindenberg. And we talked about the big man Jake Phipps underneath for Anoka.
Shai Sayers comes in and really taking the place of Winston tonight, who's out with an illness.
Sayers getting a hand in.
Yeah, he's
nearly come away with a steal, but out of bounds.
Quick defensively, averages just about 10 points a game.
This is Micah Maduin. Back to Amir. Down into the corner for Ostendorf. Around to Micah up top. Back to Amir. Micah will step in, kick it down low. The shot from Lindenberg won't go. Phipps had the rebound momentarily, but it ends up with Sean Smith, and Coon Rapids has its first possession. Farley's 3-pointer won't fall. Lindenberg the rebound, and then he's fouled by Marshall Holland.
Yeah, Marshall didn't, I don't think Marshall agreed. Thought he got all ball, but shook his head. Gonna be the first infraction of the night.
Ostendorf back for Amir. Back to Ostendorf. Micah Maduin. Back to Ostendorf. Micah Madewin looking to the lane, kicks it down low for Phipps. A couple of fakes, throws it high off the glass, won't fall. Holland the rebound, and he outlets to Farley on the run. Will give and go back from Sean Smith, and now slowing things down on the right side. Sayers in some traffic, kicks it back for Holland outside. Holland will take the freshman to the lane and then kick it out for McGrath. McGrath working against Phipps, ends up on the floor. Shot off the front of the iron, and Anoka with numbers quickly to the other end. Ostendorf steps in, kicks it back out. Micah Madewin, a little pull-up jumper, missed everything but the bottom of the net. And Sayers on the run off the air ball. His shot won't fall. A rebound by Micah Madewin. Has to slow down as McGrath was back checking. Amir Madewin trying to get through a double team, tied up. And the possession arrow favoring the Cardinals. A steal for Shai Sayers.
Yeah, good hustle by Shai Sayers. Both teams offensively, missing shots early on here, not getting their offenses going. But defensively there, Shai Sayers doing a nice job, tying them up, getting the possession for the Cardinals.
Sayers works against Elijah Madewin. To Holland driving the baseline against Amir Madewin. Out of bounds off of Anoka, off the miss.
Holland trying to slice to the basket. Didn't get the shot he wanted. But unfortunately for Coon Rapids, went off the Anoka player.
Inbound, tipped away, back out of bounds. Another chance for Coon Rapids. Farley in for Sayers. High on the left side is Sean Smith. The shot by Farley was off the mark after a high bounce. Anoka in possession.
Yeah, both teams cold from the floor early on.
Micah Madewin to Amir. Lindenberg gives it back to Amir. Stepping in is Ostendorf and rotates down to Phipps. Ostendorf had it punched away by McGrath. Sayers interrupting the dribble on Micah Madewin.
Well, you're going to see Elijah McGrath. He's a hustler. He works really hard. Coming off a 21-point performance in that win in the holiday tournament over Minneapolis South.
First substitution of the game is Mac Weiserick. He will give it back to Madewin, but the pass tipped away out of bounds by Sayers. Weiserick will give it back to Madewin again. Smith came over on the rotation, and we're going to work to get this ball in and actually have it for more than 3 seconds. Weiserick back again, and this time Smith got there for the steal, but he stepped out of bounds. And we'll try it again.
A good job stepping in front of the pass for Jelly Dog, Sean Smith.
Jelly Dog.
You want to guess why he's called Jelly Dog?
Because he likes jelly?
On his hot dog.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Outside of the part where you put jelly on a hot dog. First points of the game. It took 3 minutes to get that first basket, but it's Ostendorf in close. Sayers working against Micah Madewin. Back out to Braden Farley. Gets a pick from Sayers. Double team comes, and that's a great defensive play by Micah Madewin, forcing the travel.
Yeah, he just came in, got possession on the ball. Good defensive play for him there. You watch a couple of defenders come there, just nice job defensively, making sure he puts pressure on the ball, forcing him to travel.
McGrath gets a piece, comes up with the steal, then it's taken right back by Weiserick. Micah Madewin scores alone underneath. And that's going to be a moving screen on Shai Sayers.
Another turnover.
It's a good call.
Yeah, it's a really good call. Another turnover for the Cardinals. Still looking for their first points of the evening.
Well, we went 3 minutes without seeing a basket.
Yep. We did.
Anoka working it down into the right corner. Phipps along the baseline. His pass got through, and Ostendorf scores in the middle.
Well, one of the keys for Coon Rapids, obviously stop Phipps, but also stop Addison Ostendorf. And he stepped out on the line. Another turnover for the Cardinals. And head coach Mike Agork can call a timeout, Joe, and I think it's a good one.
Yeah, just nothing going smoothly for the visiting Cardinals.
Not yet, anyway. You know, Tornadoes are number 1 in 4A for points allowed per game. So they certainly like to slow it down as well. But the Cardinals, we talked about in the opening, want to try and get their perimeter game going. So far, it's early, obviously, but not a lot of success.
Well, they've had some good looks, especially in those first couple of minutes, but just couldn't get any to fall. And neither could Anoka, but Anoka able to convert a couple of trips here recently and now have a 6-0 lead.
There's head coach Jeff Wall. You know, we talked about it. They started out hot in the beginning of the season, but they've lost 3 of their last 4. Beat Morris area team 57-33 on Thursday, the 28th of December, and then lost to Champlain Park by 14.
Ostendorf back to Weiserick. 3-point from the top of the key. Bounces around but won't go down. Tornadoes get the rebound back. Micah Maduen, a drive that won't fall, gets his own rebound. Kicks it back to Weiserick across. Ostendorf thought about it, tries to get it inside to Phipps and does. He lost the handle and it's scooped up by Shai Sayers on the run. Collides with Weiserick, and Weiserick will be whistled for the block.
You see here Shai trying to gain the edge. Looks off the pass, trying to get to the basket. That's where he picks up the Anoka player picks up the infraction. First team foul for the Tornadoes.
McGrath back up top to Shai Sayers, right side for Sean Smith. Cardinals will work the perimeter. Farley able to drive, not able to get the reverse layup to go. Phipps has the rebound. Ostendorf into the corner, quick look down low, and Phipps is going to score that basket all night long.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Anoka wants to do. They want to rotate the ball. They want to move their offense inside to Phipps, and you can see with his size, he's going to give Coon Rapids some trouble on the inside.
Three-pointer for Smith is good, and the Cardinals are on the board.
Well, they needed that. That was a big three-point play for Sean Smith.
Smith hustling on defense. Cardinals arguing it went out off of Anoka.
And he even hustles after the basketball. Either that or he's going down to get a drink of water from the fountain. I don't think that's it.
Inbound to Cooper and then back down low. Cooper's three-pointer won't fall. Rebound to the Cardinals. Sayers back the other way. Sayers fade away. Misses everything. Battling underneath is Elijah McGrath. He's tied up. Anoka wins on the possession arrow.
Yeah. Smile on McGrath's face. They're trying to hustle after that tie-up. we're in a tough spot to see that far end of the court.
A lot.
Fans are, student section standing up in front of us.
Micah Maduin, a three. That won't fall. Rebound tipped around, controlled by Sayers. He's running towards Amir, flips it up and over, and gets the foul as well. What a play by Shai Sayers on the run.
Yeah, I really like his hustle as he's going to
watch.
Yeah, just watch the flip.
Flips it up and over.
And then
a chance for a three-point play.
Then he runs into our cameraman, Dave Emme, and I think now Dave's on the IR. I think I saw him hobbling after that.
Sayers able to convert. And Coon Rapids back within 2 at 8-6.
Yeah, and it's a big job. And after Anoka scored the first 8 points, Cardinals doing a nice job of getting right back into this game.
Micah nearly lost the handle, and now the ball loose, scooped up by Cooper. Tried to dish it underneath, but he was fouled first. It's going to go against Braden Farley.
That'll be the 3rd team foul on Coon Rapids. His first. They have a great new scoreboard here, Joe. It's too bad we can't see it.
Inbounded back to Lombard near midcourt. Over for Cooper and back for Amir. And now down into Micah. Three-pointer from the far corner for Cooper was off the mark. Sayers the rebound. Micah trying to swat it away from him. Gets contact on the run, and that'll be a foul against Micah Maduin.
That'll be his first personal, team 3rd. See, a nice scoreboard here.
Behind
Mike,
us.
Look at Mike Burlingame. You're the Vanna White of CTN. turn those letters, Mike.
Oh, we got an apprentice on the left side as well. All right, Coon Rapids in possession. So Sean Smith to Marshall Holland in the left corner. Watched by Amir Maduin. Puts it on the floor, no room on the baseline. Back to Sayers, and now up top is Smith. Smith to Hussein, a little double pump. Can't get it to fall. Rebound out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cardinals.
Joseph Lombard in the lineup for Anoka. He's got some beef to him. He's got a little size.
Three-pointer for Sayers is good, and
Huge.
the Cardinals take the lead.
Huge three-pointer by Shai Sayers.
Anoka looking to answer. Marcus Maduin is fouled by Sean Smith, or no? They force him to travel?
Yeah, I believe so.
Is that what the call was? I can't see the officials either.
Yeah.
Sayers will bring it up court for the Cardinals. Set up against Wyzorek. Cross for Smith. Little head fake against Lindenberg, then drives baseline and scores.
Yeah, nice move by Smith as he's able to get the step on his defender and drive to the hoop. 11-8 lead for Coon Rapids.
Good pressure by the Cardinals on the defensive end. Full court. Good rotation. Lombard flips it up, can't get it to go. He got his own rebound. He's fouled before the shot.
Shai Sayers is going to, that's his fourth team foul for the Cardinals.
Inbound comes back to Wyzorek up top. Lindenberg waits for the pressure to come and gets it to Amir and gets it right back. Right side, little pump fake by Wyzorek. There's Amir Maduin back up top. Lindenberg for three. That's off the back of the iron.
Call foul underneath.
Yeah, on Anoka.
I can't see what they called it on.
They'll tell us.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
That's on Lombard. We'll see it here. Here's where you're going to see number 50. Yeah, a little bit too much pushing, a little much too pressure down there. That'll be the 4th team foul on the Tornadoes. 4 apiece.
Josh Troe getting his first time on the floor in this contest for Coon Rapids. The pass a little bit behind him. And it's out off of the Cardinals, they say. So a turnover to Anoka.
That's what they say.
Amir Maduin will get it back. Slowed by Zach Hussein. Kicks it back for Addison Ostendorf. He's troubled. Back for Amir Maduin. Maduin to Ostendorf up top. Down into the corner underneath, and Phipps rolls it across the top of the iron. Ends up out of bounds. Off of Phipps. Coon Rapids basketball. And can't always get the calls.
You can. Again, finding it underneath.
Get everyone to agree with the calls, I should say.
Yeah, well, you know, and that's a play that, you know, Phipps would like to have back. That's a close-in look that he should have every time.
Going to call Cody Lindenberg on the foul. And
his first, team 5th.
Troe high on the right side for the Cardinals. Will put it on the floor against Weiserick. Right side for Sean Smith looking underneath. Now drives to the paint. Shot won't fall. Phipps can't control. Recovered by Hussein. He'll take it right back at the Anoka big man and get the blocking foul. Get himself to the line to shoot 2.
I like the fact that he goes after Phipps on that offensively. That'll be Phipps' first, team 6.
8:44 to play in the first half. Coon Rapids an 11-8 lead. Hussein misses them both. Phipps grabs the rebound. Gets it ahead to Amir. Amir nearly at his pocket pick by Sean Smith, and then the steal by Hussein. He'll drive, can't score. Amir Maduin the rebound.
Yeah, that's
and then it gives it right back. Hussein will draw the foul. No, he will travel.
Yeah, and that's a play, that steal by Hussein. He had a couple of defenders. He should have brought that back. Should have waited for his teammates, set up something offensively. But
well, he had 2 steals in a row.
He did, but he thought he could make it to the hoop.
Gave it back both times. Yeah. Weiserick's pass taken away by Sean Smith. Coon Rapids with the numbers. Smith will slow things down to Troe in the corner. High floater up over Phipps, but then Hussein was fouled by Micah Maduin. That's his second.
His second, team 7th, so the 1-1 for Coon Rapids.
Won't go. Phipps the rebound. Weiserick across midcourt, slowing down for Ostendorf. Back to Weiserick. And now Ostendorf. Lindenberg will hit the 16-foot jumper.
Yeah, a big bucket for Anoka. They have gone cold up until now.
Foul on the floor before the shot.
Collins looking for the N1. As we see Ostendorf.
Yeah, that would be a lot of continuation.
Yeah, he was looking for it. He was asking the official, that's a good basket, right? Official said, no. You can earn him from the stripe. This third now.
Well, they put the points on the board for him.
Oh, they did. All right. They gave him the continuation.
Did give him the continuation, and a 3-point play converted. And back to a 14-point lead. Ostendorf. To Maduin. Back to Ostendorf. Right corner pass tip, taken away. Tro has it for the Cardinals. Pushes it up floor. Hussein will drop it home.
Yeah, good defense by Coon Rapids. Again, pressuring what Anoka wants to do. And points. Not sure what they called here.
I'm going to call it Zach Hussein for a hold.
Yeah. His first, team 5th.
Ostendorf along the far side, gets it back, splits a couple of defenders, kicks it out. Right side, Cooper gets it down low. Phipps is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Get this on Farley, I believe.
Yeah, oh yeah. Got Farley in the air.
His second. Logan Severson looking to check in for the Cardinals. 6-point leads for Coon Rapids. 7:06 remaining in this opening half.
Phipps able to get through that one to roll home. And he hits the second one clean.
Big Phipps going to Southwest State, Morris, Minnesota next season. Division II school.
Look down low, got away from Hussein, saved it, but right to Maduin. And here's Ostendorf. Cross to Amir Maduin. Into the corner, gets it back from Lindenberg. Maduin across for Ostendorf. And right back to the right side. Ostendorf stepping in, flips it high. Phipps in traffic, back out. Ostendorf can't score in the lane. Phipps gets the rebound and puts it back.
Yeah, when you have that kind of size, 6'9", and the leaping ability, you have that opportunity to go up and get that miss. 2-point lead for Coon Rapids. And a turnover for the Cardinals.
Allen lost the handle as he went to pass. And now the Tornadoes back within a basket. Have the ball with 6:20 to play. First half. Right side, Lindenberg across. Cooper on the baseline, adjusts, scores, and we are tied at 16-all.
Yeah, going back and forth at this point now. Cardinals did have that little bit of a lead, but they're going to call McGrath on a foul. He doesn't agree. Of course, I wasn't watching what the action was, so I didn't see what that infraction was. That'd be number 7 on Coon Rapids as a team.
Hate to see the offensive foul after Anoka tied it.
Another foul.
Been plenty of fouls both ways in this opening half.
Or they just knock it away. He just knocked it away. Oh, no, Sean Smith getting called for the foul.
So Lindenberg will get the chance 1-1. Hits the first, earns the second, puts Anoka back in front. Eight unanswered over the last several minutes for Anoka. Has them in front 18-16. Sean Smith work his way back up top, give it off to Severson, right side for Tro. Got a little look on the baseline, but the shot won't fall. The rebound by Maduin, races to the other end and now slows down. Goes over to Ostendorf, and Tro got there late. He'll get the foul and put Ostendorf at the line to shoot a 1-1.
Yeah, good trying to pressure, but obviously body contact. That'll be 9th team foul on Coon Rapids. First for Tro.
Ostendorf hits the first. And now 10 unanswered points, 6 of them from the free throw line for Anoka. Quickly to the other end, Sean Smith ends the streak with the basket on the baseline.
Yeah, and they needed that bucket to end that streak. Both teams going through periods of controlling this game.
Good movement to Cooper down low. Waits for the defense to go past and puts it back home. Taking it up was Jackson. Aurelia swatted away out of bounds, but it will stay Coon Rapids basketball.
Coach O getting a number of players working into the lineup tonight, this first half.
Out he comes to Shai Sayers. Severson to Smith on the left side. Puts it on the floor against Cooper. Right corner for Severson. Back to Smith. Aurelius late with the pick, and that will be a foul.
That's team foul number 10. This is first.
Four-point lead for Anoka as we reach 4 minutes remaining in the opening half. Little jumper won't fall for Lindenberg. The rebound by Fitz. Tried to get it back to him. Aurelius hustles to get the steal for the Cardinals, and Sayers will bring it up court. Into traffic, lost the handle, came back down. That's a travel.
Another turnover for the Cardinals. Under 4 minutes remaining, trailing by 4. You're going to see him trying to make something happen. Couldn't do much. Had a couple of, had about 3 maroon jerseys. I don't know if that's maroon.
Ostendorf can't hit the 3. The rebound hits the linkage above the net. Automatic Coon Rapids basketball. You don't see that very often, which is kind of surprising when you consider where that is. Sayers drives, gets the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Looks like Cooper will be called for the foul.
He went hard to the floor.
Sayers
too.
A little slow getting up.
The 9th team foul on the Tornadoes.
The Coon Rapids' troubles from the free throw line continue in this first half. Sayers able to get one of them to go. Three and a half left first half. Anoka in possession. Severson, what a great job securing the steal. But McGrath couldn't catch up, and he ran hard into one of the cheerleaders. It looks like everybody's okay.
Yeah, one of the little girls took a hard fall, but she seems to be okay. It's a dangerous place, standing there behind the basket. They're making sure she's all right. She seems to be good.
So Anoka back in possession, still with that 3-point lead. Maduin's pass deflected by McGrath, but Sayers can't save it. With the numbers, Cooper, and I don't agree.
Wow.
I thought that was a brilliant play by Sean Smith. up above Cooper coming in on the baseline, and Smith has a huge smile on his face.
I mean, I don't even see any body contact. It's one thing if he got all ball, but got contact with the body. Oh yeah, that's all ball. I don't get that.
We don't make the decision, so Levi Cooper at the free throw line. He hits the first. Cooper hits them both. Anoka by 5 with just over 3 minutes remaining.
Farley's going to check back in. Wiezorek, if I'm actually pronouncing that correctly. Wiezorek.
There you go.
All right, I got it.
I've only said it a half dozen times, but.
Well, do you know, I mean, we've been doing this 20 years. You got to know I don't listen to you.
Farley for 3, that won't fall. Phipps going to get the foul here as he went over the back on Aurelius, who got possession. Position.
That's his second. Team 10th. Oh, these are important free throws as the last 2:47 down the stretch. Both squads with 10 fouls each. And as you mentioned, Coon Rapids having a tough time from the line tonight.
Well, they've led. I do not have stats in front of me, but they have left at least 5 or 6 points from the free throw line here in the first half. Aurelius misses both of these, and the Tornadoes able to track down the rebound. Full court pressure from Coon Rapids. Ostendorf across the timeline, right side for Lindenberg. Cross, Wiezorek for 3, that one's short. Rebound controlled by Lombard. Joey Lombard gets it back and scores.
Yeah, second chance opportunities, can't let that happen. And 7-point lead now for the Tornadoes.
Their biggest since taking the 8-0 lead to start the scoring. Holland with a little put back inside. Timeout Anoka.
So with 2:10 remaining, a 5-point lead now for the Tornadoes. Marshall Holland with the bucket. Take a look at Sayers trying to drive the basket. Gets the scoop shot up, misses it, but Holland does a nice job on the rebound, getting a much-needed basket for Coon Rapids.
.210 remaining. Anoka, 5-point lead and possession as the pendulum has swung back in favor of the home squad over the last few minutes here. But there's a turnover. Elijah McGrath behind the defense. He'll score.
Yeah, and that's what they need. Again, we talked about defensive turnovers that leads to points, and Cardinals doing a good job there, cutting the lead to 3.
Good defensive pressure forces the travel on the freshman Amir Maduit.
Marshall in, yellow, get Chaco, this way, that way.
McGrath high on the left side. Down low to Marshall Holland. Will pump fake, goes to the back door and scores.
Yeah, big move by Marshall Holland. We talked about him in the opening. They're going to look for him, leadership. Marshall Winston not in the lineup tonight. That's 14 points a night out of your lineup. It's big to lose that offensively.
Lombard able to reel that one in. Ostendorf fouled as he shoots in the lane. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
That's McGrath's second. With a minute 12 remaining in this opening half.
Ostendorf hits the first.
Severson back in the lineup for Coon Rapids.
And he hits them both. Sayers up court for the Cardinals. Right side for Braden Farley. We'll get it back to Sayers. And now McGrath swings it for Logan Severson. Looking inside, can't get it down there. Here's Sayers. Pulls up from 15 feet. Shot won't go. Rebound tipped. Tied up. What a job by Elijah McGrath, but he went hard to the floor and instantly grabbing for his knee. Quickly back up, though. And that's a good sign.
See it again. And it's just that's really just a good defensive play, not committing the foul, getting the tie up, getting possession for Coon Rapids. And you can see him there.
Saw Levi Cooper came down on that knee of Elijah McGrath, but McGrath going to get the foul and go to the line to shoot 2. This one's going to go against Amir Maduit.
That's his second. And again, all important free throws for Coon Rapids.
Well, we'll see. You know, lots of fouls in this first half.
Yeah.
Both sides. We'll see which team able to deal with it better in the second half. Nobody in severe foul trouble to this point, but still.
Just a lot.
Just a lot of fouls out there, so it easily could become that. .53 seconds remaining. McGrath hits both of his. And it's back to a 1-point game.
A little bit of pressure for Coon Rapids. And they've been wanting to pressure their point guards all night.
Ostendorf through traffic, dumps it off. Lombard leaves it short. Rebound tipped around, controlled by Severson. Sayers on the run. Sayers delays, leaves it off. Holland scores off the glass. Coon Rapids back in front with 30 seconds to go. A great little handoff by Shai Sayers. Ostendorf pulls up off the side of the backboard. Spin around jumper for Lombard won't go. Coon Rapids quickly pushing it up court. Now McGrath will slow it down. 10 seconds remain. Farley for 3. It's good.
Huge three-pointer for Braden Farley.
At the buzzer, high off the glass, the prayer not answered. And Coon Rapids going to the locker room up by 4. We'll take a short break. Be back with more from Anoka High School after this. You're watching live high school basketball on CTN.
Fancy pants peanut butter? A big screen television? You haven't even bought a sofa yet. A motorcycle? When your father finds out, he's gonna flip his shoes with 2 buckles? What do you even need 2 buckles for? Mr. Big Shot, buying whiskey shots for everybody in the bar. From the looks of it, I'd say nobody even remembers. Feed the pig.
Welcome back to Anoka High School. You're watching CTN's presentation of boys high school basketball. We're at the break, 32-28 lead for Coon Rapids. I'm here with Cardinal head coach Micah Gork. And coach, a tough start. You guys did a nice job. I thought you played really nice defense and a nice job coming back and getting the lead at the break. Talk about that first half.
We always talk about basketball being a game of runs. Holy cow, this first half was exactly that. I think they started out 8-0. We go on an 11-0 run. Next thing you know, I think it's a 10-0 run for them, and we finish it on a run. We're missing one of our horses. I mean, Marcel's Winston's a heck of a player, sick, and, it's not so much guys like stepping up. It's just we got to execute, and we got to be crisp, and, struggling a little bit with a new starting lineup, in essence, and they weathered it. And, again, defense sort of set the table for us to get it going, and we know that. Defense is our calling card.
One of the things in the first half, you missed a lot of free throws. What do you talk to your guys in the break about some of these things going on in the first half?
Yeah, well, I just told one of our guys who missed a couple, we got this conditioning drill we do at practice, and the kids hate it. They're tired as heck, and you got to make a free throw, otherwise it resets. And I got a guy that wants to make that free throw all the time and knocks it down all the time. Like, remember all the times I want you to run at practice and you make the free throw so you can't run? Let's do that here. So it's just focusing on it, just hone in, get your routine, groove your shot. Nothing magical, just do what you do, be consistent.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second half. We're going to take a break and be back with first half stats and highlights right after this.
To Maddie, congrats on paying off all those student loans.
Finally, right?
How'd you manage that anyway?
I started tracking my spending, changed a couple of habits.
Wow, I'm kind of living paycheck to paycheck right now. I don't even know how I'm doing it.
Well, have you tried saving a little?
I want to, but where's that money gonna come from? Bill collectors, they're the worst. Am I right?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind.
Not home.
Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Back in Anoka High School, Coon Rapids, a nice run to finish it off and get to the locker room with the lead up 32-28. And Coach Ogoric talked about it. Definitely a game of runs. An 8-0 run for Anoka to open it. And Coon Rapids responded going 16-2 over the next several minutes. And they had a 6-point lead. And then it was Anoka responding with a 10-0 run midway through. And then there was a short period where the teams actually played even for about 2 or 3 minutes. Kept the score very close, and then the Cardinals finish it with a 13-2 run over the last couple of minutes in the first half, and that's why they have a 32-28 lead into the locker room.
And I really like the way they responded after the Cardinals anyway, after going down and getting back into this game and taking that lead to halftime, because it looked like at one point the Anoka was going to try to dominate this game. But you talk about it, a time of runs and both teams doing what they need to do to try and win this basketball game, but Coon Rapids getting that last run to end that first to take that 4-point lead into the break. Still, it'll be anybody's ball game when we return for the second. Will it be more of the same, or will one of these two Northwest suburban foes finally take control and run away? Don't go anywhere. We'll find out next. Second half coming up on CTN.
Hi there, I'm Officer Harmoning, and this is Crime Prevention in 60 Seconds. Today we're going to talk about yielding to emergency vehicles. State law requires drivers to move over immediately when emergency vehicles approach. Specifically, drivers should move to the right edge or curb of the roadway and remain stopped until the emergency vehicle passes. So often our officers have seen drivers slam on their brakes, hesitate, and or move to the left side of the roadway when we approach with our lights activated. We've also encountered those folks that pull to the right side but drive at slower speeds on the shoulder. All these situations cause our officers to have to react quickly when driving at higher rates of speed. The following video is a good example on the appropriate action a driver should take in this situation. The marked squad car has the emergency lights activated and is approaching the vehicle. The driver sees the squad and quickly and safely pulls the vehicle to the right side of the road and stops, waiting for the squad to pass. That's it for now, and until next time, remember that together we can make a difference.
Welcome back to Anoka High School, 32-28 lead for Coon Rapids. I'm here with Anoka Tornado head coach Jeff Wall. Coach, a game of runs in that first half. Talk about what you saw.
Well, it certainly was a game of runs, and I think the team that can continue to keep those runs for longer stretch of times is going to be more successful. Offensive glass was good for us from time to time. A few open-ended drives here on the baseline for us in that second half that kind of hurt us, but we got to regroup, get our defensive set in transition, and play from there.
What was your message to the guys?
Stay together as a group, play together as a group, talk to each other, and communicate.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second half. We'll throw it over to Joe Young. Joe, take it away.
I will do my best, Mr. Shapiro. And Yeah, it's anybody's game, back and forth throughout the first 18 minutes, and I'm sure we are set for 18 exciting more minutes. Now I notice he hasn't worn the sport coat in quite some time, but
he hasn't worn the sport coat in a while.
But Coach O does have a sweatshirt-ish.
Can he take? So
you're
taking it off, he can toss it.
The 3/4 zip. I think that could come off, if he got just upset enough. But we're hoping it doesn't get to that. Way too many fouls for both teams through the first half of play, and that could lead to some foul trouble situations as we go through the second. But we'll have to keep an eye on it. Micah Maduin kicks it back to Ostendorf, and now Amir Maduin high on the right side for the Tornadoes. Ostendorf into the middle, too high for Phipps, and a turnover back to the Cardinals.
Now, we saw turnovers in that first half by both teams, and obviously I'm sure the message but the coaches that you got to keep things together, as Coach Wall said, and certainly not turn the ball over. And on the other side, Cardinals have to do a good job of.
Farley for three, that's in and out. Farley's only points came right before the buzzer in the first half. Rebound could not be controlled, ends up out of bounds off the Cardinals. Maduin able to get it through the double team. Good feed to find Lindenberg at the back door, and he'll score.
Yeah, did a nice job of drawing the defense to him and giving it off to Lindenberg.
Sayers driving, a little head fake back to Sean Smith. Farley finds room. His three-pointer won't fall. Phipps, the uncontested rebound underneath, and here comes Micah Maduin leaning into McGrath, lost his feet, now in some trouble, but got it to Ostendorf, and here's Micah Maduin. Down low, Phipps will score.
Yeah, no answer.
Tied at 32.
No answer for that. They get that ball down low to Phipps, and he's just got too much size.
And a very quick 4 points to erase the gap for Anoka, and McGrath draws the foul on Phipps. That's going to be his third.
Yeah, and that's a situation where Coach Wow will have to keep a close eye on that. And Phipps talking to the officials saying, isn't that something I can do? And can't contact. You can put the arms up, just can't contact the play.
I think he's arguing that McGrath jumped into him and there was nothing he could do, but McGrath misses the first, and that's a big one. I mean, yeah, they went to the locker room up by 4, but they hit a few more free throws. They're in a little more comfortable position. That should be Coon Rapids ball, and it is.
Yep.
McGrath playing it smartly off of Maduin's feet and out of bounds. And that's a big recovery possession-wise for the Cardinals after missing 2 free throws. Holland spinning pass, I guess. McGrath high off the glass, gets it to fall. And again, good pressure. And you heard Coach O talk about defense as their calling card, and they need to start with defense. Ostendorf's pass batted right back to him, and he's able to muscle it back up and in. Even the score at 34.
Well, Anoka did what they needed to do to come out and start this half, and get a couple of buckets here to start to even the lead or even the score.
Sayers just throws up a prayer, and Phipps swoops in for the rebound. Here's Amir Maduin slowing down. To Ostendorf in the corner. He'll get it back. Maduin looks across to his brother Micah and now gives it to him. Micah Maduin is fouled. It's going to go against Shai Sayers.
That's his third. And that's another player. Coon Rapids, they have some players. They've been moving players in on the lineup, but that's one player that they would like to make sure he stays out of foul trouble.
Ostendorf kicks it to Micah Maduin. Back up top to Amir, and left side Ostendorf for three. It's good.
Uncontested shot from beyond the arc, and he dropped it. Anoka with a 3-point lead.
Holland in traffic, able to get it through the bodies and through the cylinder.
Well, he did a nice job of waiting for the defender to move past him before he released his shot. Gave himself a better look at it.
Ostendorf steps in on the baseline. His jumper had too much on it. Phipps the rebound, takes it up strong and scores.
And I think Coach Wall's message to Dake Phipps is that we're going to use you a little bit more here in the second half. We're going to try and work the ball down low, take advantage of the size that you have against this Coon Rapids defense.
Lindenberg swats that one away back out of play. It'll stay with the Cardinals.
He has 10.
Smith left side up top for McGrath. Trying to flip it inside. It somehow got through to Holland, but he can't get it to fall down low. Micah Maduin will give and go. Gets it back. Had to adjust. Can't get it to fall. Lindenberg blocked by McGrath from behind. Sayers trying to control on the run, but can't. Maduin is fouled by Holland. And that will draw the whistle.
Yeah, and Sayers has to be careful with three personals too. I mean, he is a very good defensive player, and he likes to take chances.
Maduin will drop it off for Ostendorf, high on the left side, and take it right back. They work it to the right corner. Lindenberg back to Amir. Back to Lindenberg in the corner, trying to get it to Phipps, but he is locked up. Three-pointer for Ostendorf, and he hit another one.
Yeah, he's starting to heat up a little bit from beyond the arc, and that was it was a big shot. Pushes the lead to 6.
Sayers trying to create off the dribble. Ostendorf stays with him into the corner for Farley. Will get it back to Sayers. Sayers drives, tried to feed McGrath. Knocked way out of bounds, and it'll stay Coon Rapids basketball.
We saw the runs of that first half. We'll see if Coon Rapids here down by 6. See if they can come back with a little bit of a run too.
Runner in the lane, a little scoop roll won't fall for Sayers, and Anoka quickly to the other end. Phipps on the run, and that's going to be his 4th. Holland camped out in good position, and he's going to have to come out.
Yeah, really good job defensively by Marshall Holland to take that charge.
Phipps
being Lombard
still arguing his case.
Yeah, not happy. He's going to sit for a while. Coach Wall looking for a little explanation from the officials, shaking his head. So the tank comes in, Joe Lombard.
Driving McGrath, Lombard is going to be called for the foul. It sounded to me, from here with the headsets on, it sounded like a lot of leather.
Yeah. Let's see if he got body. He got the reach in there.
Oh, he got body from behind.
Yep.
But Maduin was putting palm on ball as he came over in support from the front side. McGrath able to hit the first. And he hits them both. Tornadoes working the perimeter. Lindenberg's pass deflected, tipped back to Sayers, up in the air, recovered by Lindenberg along the sidelines and recovered for the Tornadoes. Ostendorf down low. Lombard couldn't get it to go. The quick outlet for McGrath wouldn't fall. And
got the elbow.
Cooper doesn't agree.
Let's take another look at that.
Definitely,
he got him in the schnoz.
Well, he got an elbow across the jaw of McGrath, and Cooper felt like he came in and drew that too much. Maybe did a little acting as well. It's only the second on Cooper, but it does give the ball back to the Cardinals. Sayers drops it to Sean Smith in the corner, watched by Levi Cooper. Back up top for Sayers. He'll put it on the floor, working against Ostendorf. Bowls right by him and lays it up and in.
Yeah, a nice move by Sayers, and you know that's the reason that he has to stay in this ball game, because he can control it, do some good things defensively and offensively. And
Maduin got Hussein in the air and got the foul.
That's his third team foul on Coon Rapids.
Acting like he may have gotten a finger in the eye.
Yeah, it looks like
as Hussein was coming down.
It's called the Three Stooges.
Three Stooges defense.
Yep.
Maduin seems to be okay.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Micah Maduin will inbound, and he gets it to Amir Maduin. Amir the freshman, Micah the junior, and Micah gets it back to Amir into the front court. Left side for Cooper, back up top to Amir. And now right side for Micah, steps in. Pass bobbled by Lombard underneath, but he's able to maintain possession and score off the glass.
Oh.
And a quick steal for Ostendorf.
Great job by Ostendorf.
Smith able to recapture that one. As Amir Maduin had to kind of walk a tightrope to avoid a charge. Oh, and Cooper going to pick up a third quickly.
Got a piece of the body. Fifth team foul on Anoka.
And a lot of the hand, and that's why Sean Smith at the free throw line. Just under 11 minutes remaining in the second half. And he hits them both. Back to a two-point game. Micah Maduin to the near side for Amir. Passes ahead. Cooper turns up and now kicks back. Double team comes. Hussein got a piece of the pass. Micah recovers it for the Tornadoes. Cross court, Cooper all alone, waits for Hussein to fly by and lays it in easily.
Yeah, again, just didn't get the defensive numbers down court for the Cardinals. And Cooper with the easy bucket. That's going to be a third on
Lombard.
Marshall
Holland trying to get around the corner. And number 6 already for the Tornadoes, so it'll be bonus situation from here on in for the Cardinals, and both big men for the Tornadoes sidelined in a little bit of foul trouble.
Cody Lindenberg coming back in for Anoka.
Holland fouled again. This time, I think it's going to go against Amir Maduin. And it does. That'll be his third. Put Allen at the line to shoot 2.
Well, this is where you hope that your free throw situation in that first half goes away, the misses.
Well, you talked about it. They're used to doing it to avoid running in practice.
Yep.
That's the way they got to look at it here. Holland hits 1 of 2, the second one very short. Maduin across to Micah Maduin. Into the front court, Ostendorf right side, back to Maduin. In and back out. And Cooper, a 3 from the corner is off. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll be Cardinal ball. They say Ostendorf last to touch it.
Yeah, Sayers went up high to try and contest that.
Timeout called with 9:54 remaining first half. And talked about it at the half. A lot of runs in the first. Anoka starts the second with a 14-4 run over the first 5 minutes, 15 seconds. But Coon Rapids at least has come back and kept it even since.
Yeah, and that was the key for them. Obviously, they couldn't come back, and if they gave up that lead, obviously that they had at the break, just making sure they kept it close, and just a 3-point deficit for them with 9:54.
Hard not to like the action we've seen here this evening. Impossible not to like everything going on the CTN Coon Rapids Facebook page.
If you haven't liked our page, don't do it until the game's over, because you don't want to miss a second of this game. Make sure that you go and like our page afterwards, because if you don't get enough Joe Young now, just wait.
Well, it's more than that. It's about getting those fantastic pictures from the games. Tag yourselves, tag your friends.
Hey, look at there we are. We're in the corner. I used to as a kid, I used to be put in the corner quite a bit, and now we're in the corner again here tonight.
That's where the bad kids go.
Dave Imme.
Hence why I'm staring at the monitor and not the basketball floor. Because when it's at that end of the floor, it's hard to see.
Gotta love the NFC North hat, the division winner.
All right, enough of the jinxing. We're not talking about them.
I'm not saying, I just like the hat.
Sayers kicks it back out to Farley. Hussein in the corner. Nice little spin move to the baseline. Reverse won't go. Rebound tipped to Lindenberg. On the run to Cooper. That's going to be a charge all game long, and he's going to be, is that 4? Might be, yeah, I think it's at least 4.
That's his 4th.
And yeah,
Jelly Dog.
Smith is camped out there. Easy call.
Yeah, Jelly Dog took the charge. I love that name.
I wonder if he prefers strawberry or grape jelly with his dog. Or does it matter?
It probably doesn't matter at this point, but we'll have to ask him.
Is that all that goes on the dog then? I can't imagine you mix in some mustard. That would just...
No, that wouldn't be good. But ketchup maybe with jelly would be all right. Or peanut butter. Peanut butter jelly on a hot dog?
I've heard about it on a burger, so I guess why not? Farley swats it right to Sean Smith. Baseball pass, and he is taken out down low by Amir Maduin. That's going to be, I believe, number 4 on Amir. So we talked about it. A lot of fouls in the first half. Nobody really in foul trouble, though. And it was going to be a matter of who could keep from getting into foul trouble. And Anoka committing a lot of fouls early on.
It's his 4th.
And so they're going to have to, I mean, guys are going to be, they got what, 3 or 4 guys now with 4 fouls.
And that's going to test the depth.
They're all going to have to be very cautious. 2 of the 3 are starters. McGrath hits the first, earns the second.
Much better job so far from the line for Coon Rapids.
Shapiro, what am I going to teach you about jinxes?
Was that a jinx?
It could have been if he didn't make that.
But it's not.
Not this time.
I'm lucky. I'm charmed.
charming
as well.
Well, it's back to a 1-point lead now for Anoka. Coon Rapids has been able to convert by forcing some turnovers on defense, getting some steals, making it difficult for Anoka to even look at the basket. Ostendorf, a good look from the corner. The three won't go, though. The rebound tipped and controlled by Tro. Tro down low. Smith can't get it to go. Tied up, and don't you know, we've got a jump ball. Possession arrow favoring Coon Rapids.
And that's just hustle. And Coach talked about Elijah McGrath, about he's one of the hardest working kids on this team.
So now you got Phipps back on the floor. Your two starters with 4 fouls.
You go after him.
In the game with 8.5. Holland quick up, won't get it to go. Got his own rebound. Tipped it back, trying to get it to Smith, and that pass was tipped away out of bounds. So it'll Cardinals ball. I certainly would. Maybe not on this possession.
No.
If you can get it away from him to get a basket, that's the game plan. But once you get him moving and you come down on him in transition, you certainly want to go right at him. Holland's 3-point attempt won't fall, tracked down by Lindenberg.
Well, it also is going to limit his game because he knows he can't be as aggressive maybe as he would like.
Well, 2 of the 3 players with 4 fouls got 1 on the offensive end. Shot wouldn't go for Ostendorf, and Holland gets it ahead. He now gets it back from Severson. Back into Severson. He had it pried away, and here's Lindenberg. Pass off the hands of Phipps, out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover back to the Cardinals. Tro really wanted to reach out and grab that ball.
Smartly, though. Let it go.
Tro, speed around the corner, lays it up and in. Coon Rapids back in front, just over 7.5 to play.
Well, Tro did a nice job of finding that little opening.
Phipps underneath, plus a foul. Gets the lead right back.
Let's take another look at that. Good find underneath. They're going to call Holland on the foul.
Phipps can't get it to roll in. It'll stay a 1-point game. Good rebound by McGrath, and Tro will set the offense into the front court. Left side, Holland drives baseline, blocked away, but fouled from behind by Lindenberg. That'll put Holland at the line to shoot 2.
So that'll be his second foul, the 10th team foul on Anoka.
10 fouls. And we're not 11 minutes into the game, or into the half. Got 3 guys pinned with 4 fouls. Not sure what Micah Maduin's foul situation is. He's got 2 or 3.
He has 3.
He does have 3.
Yeah.
And Ostendorf also at 2.
Ostendorf is at 2, correct.
Well, I suppose you can look on the board.
I'm looking. Well, you think I'm that smart?
No.
Good. I'm glad you thought so. Well, 2 players on the floor with 4 personals right now.
Right. And that would be Amir Maduin and Phipps. Wyzorek kicks it back out. Amir, the jump shot won't fall. Rebound falls into Phipps's lap. I think he was surprised he wasn't going to go for it because he's playing with those 4 fouls. 3-pointer by Wyzorek doesn't go.
They're saying it went off.
Went off of Sean Smith.
Sean Smith
disagrees. But there was that one where he got the rebound. Phipps got the rebound where he wasn't going to be aggressive because he's playing with those 4 fouls, and somehow it just kind of rolled down the back of Sean Smith and right into Phipps's arms. Amir Maduin in the corner, double team comes, spins through, kicks it out. Wyzorek over to Micah Maduin, drops it off for Phipps underneath, off the glass and in.
Yeah, you get him those little looks. You get the good touch pass underneath the basket. You get him those looks, and he does a nice job of converting. 50-48, Anoka. 14 points for Phipps.
Troll, good look down low. Holland kicks it to the corner. Severson lost it momentarily. Troll, long three-pointer, doesn't get it to go, and Severson's going to be called for the foul, but questionable three-pointer to take with nobody underneath.
Yeah,
Severson just trying to get there and get possession back for the Cardinals.
Yeah, again, you have to think about shot selection in this situation, and that probably wasn't the best shot selection for Tro, and I'm sure Coach would agree.
Sayers bats the pass away out of bounds. Anoka will try again. Here comes Braden Farley. Wyzorek right side. They get it down low to Phipps. Back up top, Wyzorek. Micah for three. That won't go. Phipps skies for the rebound. Wyzorek now. Up top for Amir. Back to Wyzorek. Micah Maduin into the paint. Shot is short. Rebound tipped. Sayers has control. And has his pocket picked. And Micah going back the other way. Maduin on the run. Will draw the foul. It'll go on Farley. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Again, using his speed to get to the bucket. That's Farley's second, the sixth team foul on Coon Rapids with 5:10 remaining. Big free throws for the Tornadoes. Again, you can see him use his speed, get to the bucket. And again, your feet aren't set. Trying to contest the shot, gets the body contact, and picks up the foul.
Micah Maduin hits them both. Makes it a two-possession game, and we have a timeout with just over 5 minutes remaining in the second half.
And Anoka calling this one, talking about things, nursing that 4-point lead. You know, and if they hang on to win, it's a pretty good win for Anoka. I mean, still plenty of time, but if they do, it's a pretty good win considering the foul trouble that they're in. Hey Joe, you know how you can watch us live and
yes,
also
I do. I
experienced it. How? Tell us.
YouTube.com/CTN Studios. Check in from your favorite location and check out the programming anytime you like. You can watch live or you can watch the catalog of fantastic Coon Rapids activities that is always there at your fingertips.
I know last week you were out of town with your son Aaron's hockey team, and you got a chance to watch, maybe not listen, but watch the wrestling match with Champlain Park.
I saw and I heard much of it, although it was loud at the restaurant, so I was not able to get the full appreciation of Bob Adams' stellar.
And stellar is correct.
Broadcast. You were okay.
I'm always just okay. I'm average at best. I strive to be average, and then I don't disappoint myself.
Shai Sayers into the front court for Coon Rapids. They trail Anoka by 4 as we go under 5 minutes remaining, and a foul away from the ball. It's going to go on Shai Sayers offensively.
Tough foul to give in that situation.
Underneath, that one just rolls across the top. Holland can't hold on. It's taken away by Phipps, who puts it back home.
Well, Phipps has come in here with 4 fouls and has done a nice job offensively. And again, you give that ball to him close to the rim.
And another foul. This one's going to be defensive. They're going to call it on Wyzorek. McGrath able to hit the first. And they need some points, need to stop this run. And he hits them both.
It's back to a 4-point lead for Anoka.
Three-pointer on the way and good for Wyzorek.
Yeah, and that's big. That stretches the lead to 7 with about 4 minutes remaining. Big three-pointer for Anoka.
Turnaround jumper for Farley, won't go, gets his own rebound, gets it to McGrath. Back up top, Holland for three. He can't get it to go, and Phipps has the rebound.
Cardinals now pressuring on defense, trying to force that turnover. They call that a
Sayers gonna pick up another one.
He's done. Oh no, they called it on Holland. That's his fourth.
Yeah, a lot of foul trouble both sides now. Maduin, a 1-and-1. He hits the first. And he hits them both. 9-point lead, 3:38 to play. Farley to Smith in the corner. Back to Farley, and he'll look for three, and missed everything. Micah Maduin just takes it away. Now into a double team. Into the corner, Wyzorek in to the middle. Phipps, great recovery. Great job keeping himself composed and coming back to get the basket. Timeout, Coon Rapids, as we're under 3 minutes and they trail by 11.
Yeah, Phipps, again, coming in with those 4 fouls, and it seemed to motivate himself offensively.
Well, and I'm not sure how that last one, very composed. Not an easy one to not travel, but he stopped, composed himself, came all the way back, up and in.
And that's a timeout that Coach Joe, with just under 3 minutes left, had to take just to kind of calm things down a little bit. But as you talk about lead stretching to 11, it's going to make it difficult in the last 3 minutes for the Cardinals. Cardinals have a 4-game winning streak on the line here. From the Cardinal faithful.
And that includes back-to-back wins in the conference over Blaine and Elk River.
And then we talked about the importance of this game for the section as the season continues to unfold.
Farley back to Sayers up top. He'll drive. Just throw it up. Holland has it off the backside. He can't force it through Lindenberg. Recovered by Sayers, and now played down low. Holland can't get it to go. Got his own rebound. Got swatted away, and now here's Micah Maduin. Lindenberg gets it back to Amir down low. Phipps, he turns and scores.
You know, he's automatic from underneath there. Again, you get him the ball, and he doesn't have to elevate much to get the ball in the basket. He's got 20.
McGrath able to somehow sneak that one past the big guy. Looked like he was going to carry it under, and instead flipped it up just before going underneath the rim. Tie up by Shai Sayers, and possession arrow will favor Anoka.
He did something. He's limping a little bit.
Lindenberg back to Amir. Up top, Wyzorek lost the handle, but able to recover in front of the scorer's table. Phipps back out. Micah will drive, get underneath the defense and score. And Tornadoes starting to open up that lead. Another long run.
Yeah, did a nice job of stepping up, getting by his defender for the basket.
A 19-4 run for Anoka right now. And that all since Coon Rapids took the lead at 47-46 with 7.5 to play. Since then, Anoka answered right away with a Phipps play down low where he got the three-point opportunity, was not able to convert, but Coon Rapids came back. They got that lead at a little more than 7.5 minutes remaining. And Anoka answered, and since then they have owned this contest. Again, a 19-4 run over the last 6.5 minutes.
Yeah, they really haven't. And really what's impressed me the most is Phipps playing with those 4 fouls and really just taking this game over offensively. Sayers coming out, he's limping.
How many points do you think he's got since coming back with those 4 fouls?
He has, let's see, he's got 20 now. I think he has 10.
You are correct. Not a very tough question.
Thanks,
yeah,
I appreciate you giving me the softball.
All right. Wyzorek hits 1 of 2. The lead is 15. Sorry, 14. Cardinals turn it over, and Tornadoes in no hurry. Place and catch, and there's a foul. Holland will be done. And send Phipps to the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
And Severson will come in and take his place.
And at this point, it's all academic, unfortunately. Well played for the most part by the Cardinals, but the pendulum again, the momentum and those long runs, controlling runs, and more of them put together by the home team, and they're going to get a much-needed win as they had lost 3 of their previous 4.
Yeah, they'll move to 7-3 on the season. Cardinals call timeout here with 27 seconds remaining. 67-54 lead for the home squad of Anoka. See a nice pass to Smith. He'll get the bucket. That's pretty impressive. That young lady doing some backflips.
I could do that.
I want to see that. You said
those are handsprings.
That's not a backflip?
No. Your hands don't touch the ground on a flip.
Okay, fine. I sit corrected. Nonetheless, pretty impressive. But you said you could do that. I want to see you do 1.
No.
I don't want to show off.
Right. I'm pretty sure there would be a lot of injury involved. Injury and humiliation.
Well, I don't want you to get hurt, but the humiliation I could live with.
Right. Cardinals foul quickly. Wyzorek will go to the free throw line for 2. And he hits the first. He wastes no time hitting number 2, 69-54. Reese Mon into the front court. Severson left side for Farley. Farley finds the baseline. The finger roll won't go. Phipps the rebound to Micah Maduin, and he gets the foul from Smith. He'll go to the line and have a chance to hang out at the charity stripe for a couple opportunities.
I think that's that 4 on Smith. Yeah, 4.
11.8 seconds. And the score will not be indicative of how close this game was.
No, definitely not.
Micah hits them both. It's a 17-point lead. Pass tipped out of bounds. A little less than 5 seconds remaining. So yeah, 25, outscored them 25-6 in the last 7.5 minutes. Unless that hits for a man, and it does not. So yeah, 25-6 they outscore them through the last 7.5 minutes of the game. And that was after starting the half with a 14-4 run.
Well, yeah, you know, and at the end of that half, Cardinals up by 4. I think they felt pretty good about how they finished out that first half. Unfortunately, they couldn't continue that play in the second half. Give credit to Anoka; they did a really nice job of opening up that lead, and Phipps impressive playing with those 4 fouls.
We will take a short break. Be back to wrap things up from Anoka High School after this on C3N.
What are you, superheroes?
Just 4 brothers who hate bullies and love this city.
Whoa!
Gear up, guys.
Jake Phipps, the big story from the big man, playing in big situations down the stretch. He comes through in the clutch for the home team, and a big win for the Tornadoes. Came in, they had lost 3 of their previous 4. They knew this was a big one in both the conference and the section, and they come away with the win. Pretty impressive the way they closed it out late in the second half.
Yeah, and I think they were pretty disappointed about what happened to them in the first half, and they went on that run. Coon Rapids did a nice job of coming back, getting that 4-point lead. Unfortunately for the Cardinals, they really couldn't get things going in the second half, and as we talked about, give credit to Anoka. They did a really nice job of opening up that lead.
Yeah, the second half started with another good Anoka run. They took the lead with a 14-4 run to start, but Coon Rapids responds. Comes back, and they get the lead midway through. They go up 47-46 with 7.5 minutes remaining. And then Anoka, unfortunately, closes it out as strong as you possibly can. 25-6, the scoring in the last 7.5 minutes in that first half.
Yeah, and
in favor of the home team.
It looked like the Anoka was going to have some issues with foul trouble, because they got a number of players, including Jake Phipps, in foul trouble early in that second half, and he had to sit out for quite a while. Again, I can't talk about how impressed I was with his play in the second half offensively because he really took charge. And they got him the ball. They did what they needed to do. They got him the ball underneath the basket, and he converted.
Yeah, Coon Rapids really able to keep him off of the scoreboard most of that first half. In the second half, when he had those 4 fouls and maybe playing a little more conservatively, they're still able to get it down low to him. He played very well, in control, very composed. And he ran up the numbers and helped his team run away with the victory.
Yeah, and you can see defensively, he probably didn't do what he normally would like to do in a game because he had those 4 fouls. It didn't matter. They didn't need him to do that. So it was a big win for Anoka. They moved to 7-3. Cardinals will regroup at 5-5.
Well, we'll get to see the boys again next Tuesday. But first, it's girls basketball on Thursday. As the girls take on the Spring Lake Park Panthers.
Still haven't changed that.
Well, we haven't
game.
figured out. Last time we had the upcoming, it was boys hockey on Saturday.
We are doing boys. We got Brian Pyatt to do play-by-play. So we will see the boys against Totino Grace at home.
There
3
we
o'clock
go.
start.
There you go. I will not be in attendance.
Nor will I, unfortunately.
So Brian Pyatt going to do it.
He's going to do it all by himself. Give him a lot of credit.
I'll come back to a pink card. Thanks.
I don't
thanks,
think. I don't
but no
think so.
thanks.
Brian's got plenty of responsibilities at Carroll 11. I don't think you have to worry.
Okay. Well, we will see the boys again next Tuesday when they host the Andover Huskies. But that's going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. I want to thank everybody out there for joining us, continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, including Howie Shapiro, I'm Joe Young saying good night.